Ladies and gentlemen, what is up and welcome to today's video where we're starting the 3-star Master Mode Challenge for the new monthly event quest entitled Have You Seen This Dog? Out of all the monthly event quests we've ever had, I think this one by far has the best name. Now yesterday evening I was doing kind of like ability preview videos on both Medusa and Kingpin, so I did an initial run through this using my 5 stars, and I must say there is some crazy stuff when it comes to the bosses, especially towards some of the later chapters. I think the Hood in the final chapter and the final chapter Kingpin are going to be a huge issue for a lot of people, because Hood just has absolutely insane regeneration, is regenerating for 470 every second, so if you don't have a heal block champion, you're a little bit screwed when it comes to that, and Kingpin is just a massive pain in the ass to fight. And then you have stuff in the first chapter like All or Nothing Hyperion, so I think in comparison to last month's event, which was already like, you know, it was a little bit harder than some of the previous months, I think this one actually might take it to a whole new level of difficulty. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing Kingpin with just 3-star champions, but we're gonna make it work. So we're gonna start off by doing the Medusa chapter. Now in terms of an opponent, Medusa seems pretty easy to fight. But we're going to be using this team just for a little bit of testing. So one of the things that I want to test, like Medusa's main kind of defensive ability, is that when she has 2 or more stacks of Fury, after 2 hits she has quite a high chance to auto block. So kind of the ideal tactic for dealing with that and not having the auto block is to even nullify. But I want to see if Hood will stagger the kind of the Fury gain, and if Rogue can kind of steal the Fury and then prevent Medusa from gaining it as well. So there's a couple of things I want to test out in regards to the Medusa matchup. It's not necessarily like needed for the first chapter, because the first chapter, generally speaking, it's going to be very easy. But kind of moving forward, if I face Medusa's in Alliance War, I want to you know, have a good idea of what champions and utility I can use to effectively counter her Fury gain, to prevent getting parried, because that auto block mana can trigger a parry, and that could be pretty bad. But anyway, we're going to start off with a little bit of Rogue Smackdown against this Hawkeye. So Hawkeye, I usually like to play Hawkeye just by baiting the special 1, but with Rogue, unless we take, I think I'm just going to go for the special 2 on Rogue. But yeah, just bait and then evade as soon as that bolt is coming at you. That's the way I like to fight Hawkeye. You can definitely do that on the special 2 as well, but I find it a little bit more tricky to get the timing down in comparison. Right, let's fire off that special 2, get a little bit, oh wow, 2 critical power steals there, so that puts us right back at our special 2 again. Okay, we got none that time, but it still gave us 1 bar of power, so it's not too bad. It's certainly not too bad. And let's evade that one again. And Hawkeye goes down relatively quickly there. I mean, Rogue isn't necessarily known for insane damage, but she's mainly in the team for testing today. Right, so next up we have Black Bolt. I think especially, you know, if it's your first time doing Master Mode, you want to take this path instead of the Yondu one. Unless you've got a really good bleed immune champion for Yondu. Because Black Bolt is easier. I go Black Bolt anyway. He's a lot easier to fight than Yondu in my opinion. Because Yondu's very annoying because he can bleed even through blocks, so that is a little bit of an issue. But Mystic champions, especially ones that can even nullify or stagger, have such a fantastic matchup against Black Bolt if you have invested points in the Mystic Dispersion Mastery. Just because you're getting like an insane amount of power just every time he gains his buffs, and he gains those quite often. Yeah, it's just constantly critting, applying stagger, and then removing those buffs, so yeah, it's fantastic. Right, let's just go for another special 2. Damn, we didn't even get to the special 2 there. That would have been a lot of overkill with the special 2. I love playing Hood so much. Definitely one of my favorite characters in the game. Very happy to get the 4-star. I don't know if I'm going to take the 4-star up, though, or kind of wait and maybe, like, gamble for the 5-star. Because one of the things I'm thinking about, you know, my next kind of 5-star champion, I have about 55k shards almost now. So I'm like, you know, I've got the Iceman, I've got the Dr. Voodoo, I've got the Gwenpool, I've got the Star-Lord. Like, what does my team really need? And what my team really needs is somebody who can reduce ability accuracy, or have, like, pretty crazy utility like Hood. Because Hood can do that, just by kind of refreshing his Hex continually. So yeah, I don't know, it's either kind of Hood or Archangel, I guess, for another rank 4 champion. Plus, I think Hood has the one of the highest prestige levels. I think he might actually be top in terms of 5-star champion prestige when he is awakened. But I'm not entirely sure of that. To be honest, I'm not really gunning to be in like a, you know, a top like 50, 100 alliance, so it isn't a huge issue. Right, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, a bit of a pain, and we didn't get any invisibility misses there, so that was a bit inconvenient. But just got to take this matchup slow. I probably shouldn't have used the special one. I swear we just whiffed there. That was really, really odd. Okay, another special one. Come on, bro. Man, this dude is so annoying to fight. Yeah, I actually probably should have used a heavy attack, because now I can just go in with the AI reboot. Okay, sweet. We can do this. Get him down. Is that going to do it? Just about. Yeah, I forgot for a second you could heavy attack to disable the AI, but that's definitely what you want to do. You know, if you're playing a champion that isn't a cosmic champion, you want to make sure you heavy attack. Totally wasted a special 2 right at the start there. Right, we got Iron Fist next. I'm going to use Doc Ock for this, because why not? You know, I love playing a little bit of Doc Ock. I find him a very, very fun champion. So yeah, I don't think there's much merit or benefit to this matchup, but he can just hit hard and just get him down quickly, so that's all I need, really. Damn, Doc Ock is going in. Right, let's bait that, and we should be able to finish this fight. I'm gonna try... Oh no, that was... I shouldn't have gone for that. Just tried to do like a 4-hit combo and then a backdraft intercept, but it was a poor idea. Right, that should be the matchup done. No crits! Oh man, that sucked a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Iron Fist is down, and then for the next matchup, I'll use Punisher. There's not really any reason I brought Punisher and Doc Ock, apart from, like, I just genuinely, like, really enjoy playing both champions. So, yeah. Oh, did I? Yeah, I selected Punisher there, right? I'm pretty sure I did anyway. Started a Reddit thread yesterday as well about, this is like, if you're watching, I encourage you to get involved in the comments. I started a Reddit thread yesterday because it's been about 2 weeks. I still have yet to see anybody pull a 5-star Punisher. And Mike, Kabam Mike, within the first like hour of the Punisher crystals, was like, yeah, 70 people got 5-star Punisher. I was kind of like, really? Like, if 70 people got Punisher, like... I would say out of the Marvel Contest of Champions community, I'm probably one of the people like in the most circles out there. You know, I'm like all over Facebook, all over Twitter, all over Reddit, all over Line. You know, I'm pretty much everywhere people are talking about Marvel Contest of Champions. I'm knocking about there, and I have not seen a single person post that they have pulled a 5-star Punisher. So I'm pretty sure their reporting system for, you know, pulling 5-star Punishers is maybe flagging up 4-star ones. Because at the moment, I'm 100% convinced that those crystals are rigged so that you cannot get 5-star Punisher. I might do a separate video about that. I think I'll leave the thread maybe like 24 hours or something to see if anyone comes forward. Because people keep upvoting it to see if anybody is going to come along and be like, hey, you know, I got a 5-star Punisher. But as of yet, it's still sitting at the top of Reddit and nobody's got a 5-star Punisher. So I'm not saying the game is 100% rig confirmed, guys, but it pretty much is. It pretty much is. And if that is the case, like, how the hell are Kabam going to handle a situation like that? Where, you know, people have spent literally, like, hundreds, not even hundreds of thousands, like millions of arena chips on that stuff. Yeah, I didn't want to get to the special 3 there. Damn, this matchup's just too good for Hood, really. Just staggering, like, all of the buffs. Just getting power like crazy. If I had 5/5 Mystic Dispersion, like, the power gain would just be absolutely bonkers. But there you go. Angela is a matchup you just want to take very, very slow. I just like to kind of bait and avoid the special attack one there. Because it's the same with, like, Psylocke and Nebula. The special one's very, very easy to avoid. Right, so we're going on to Medusa. So I think I'm going to start off the match with Rogue. Let me just quickly see the timing on her awakened ability. So Medusa gains a Fury buff every 3 seconds, up to 3 stacks. Okay, so we should be anticipating every 3 seconds that we get a Fury. And let's see what Rogue can do in terms of potentially like stealing that. Kind of want to see if it can be staggered as well. I think that power gain buff is just from the what was it, the beginning of this encounter. Right, so I want to trigger her auto block. Okay, so now, yeah, perfect timing on that. Oh no, we couldn't keep it up. Just due to the special attack there. Right, let's take these. Will that actually trigger auto block on us? You know what? I want to find that out. Okay, it didn't auto block. Oh yeah, because as soon as you get hit, the buff dissipates. That is why. That is why. I think it's just a little bit too much hassle with Rogue, isn't it? Like you probably just wanna use your Hood or your Scarlet Witch. It's probably the solution there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, she should be getting Fury now. Okay. Right, yeah, it just seems, I don't know, it's a little bit too much hassle with Medusa. I just want to quickly test, while we have a little bit of life left on Medusa, if Hood can stagger, because really, realistically, she's just way too easy to fight. Like, her special attack 1 and special attack 2, they can both very easily be outranged, and yeah, stagger is an effective solution. Plus, Hood can apply his, what is it, Fate Seal on the special too, if stacks do get through. Yeah, so Hood's actually a fantastic matchup if there's ever a scenario like in a PvP scenario, or there's a quest where she has parry. If she had parry on the node here, I reckon she'd be a lot more lethal for a lot of players. But again, there are solutions like Scarlet Witch and Hood. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the first chapter worst interview ever. In the next chapter, it's gonna get pretty insane as we go on, because the next one's like All or Nothing Hyperion. I think he's unstunnable. He starts with like 1 bar of power, so it's gonna be mainly using champions, I assume, that can endure the special attack free, like Magneto, Iceman, maybe a bit Gwenpool. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how that one goes. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, feel free to smash that like button. That would be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.